Alright, so I am here on Villa Dunes Drive because I have a passion for the village dunes and the drive. But there's been some funny business going on at Nags Head. And so I want to give everybody a little bit of information of what goes on in Nags Head. This is a small community that seems to be high up on a hill that does a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So here I am, village. Let me see if there's any street signs. So you can, okay, it's 25 miles per hour through here. 334 is what that one says. This is Race View. Let me show you. Race View and Villa Dunes Drive. But you gotta pay close attention to the actual signs because the signs are what tells you things. 409, 409, and look, they got a mailbox that's a little bigger on 409, 409. Details, you know. It's pretty bad. So Nags Head Nags Head probably is still one of the, there's a squirrel, higher elevated. Okay, so this is Dunes Drive. All right, 444 Villa. So this is actually where the villa, but it doesn't have an arrow for some reason. It says Villa Dunes Drive 432, 436. Okay, the big one is 444. We got that. Then they got the old Nags Head Road. The old, because there used to be old Kitty Hawk Road. Even the Nature Conservancy used to be with a doctor or something. But there's an old Nags Head Woods Road, and that is 3630, 3618, and 3608. So this actually says Villa Dunes Drive, so I'm going on to go to Villa Dunes Drive. Because I like Villa Dunes, well actually I like Nags Head land. And we've had a couple drug dealers, we've had people doing illegal stuff and thinking they're a big dog when they're actually, I don't know what they are. So, there's still street signs and everything. Okay, alrighty, it says over here, on the right it says hill, limited sight, slow. And then we got, what's that say? Because like when the car shakes you can't read it. 444 Villa Dunes Drive is to the left. And then, you know, every single other address is to the right. So, it's a little tricky here. So we gotta go real slow. They got something up on the right that see, more squirrels. They got squirrels all around here. Alright, so you gotta be careful on this hill. Because they got this on, what kind of pipe is that? And what is this thing? There's a sign that way, and I'll just tell you what it says. It says hill. Okay, well it says hill, limited, what does it say? Limited sight, slow. So there's something on that pole. I don't know. So anyway, I'm just driving around trying to figure out the Village Dunes thing because there's some funny business going on. Alright, so this seems to be a big loop. We got a big loop. We got a big house right here that has a dock Oh crap. And then we got someone with a Sprinter van and a gold truck. And there's a white truck missing. Or not a white truck, but a white Honda SUV that I believe is owned by Michael Kelly, who owns Kelly's Catering, who is the biggest drug dealer on the beach, apparently. Not really a drug dealer because he's just real casual, and all it takes is just a phone call talking real casual to Ms. Marshall, the copper. So he actually does have relationships with cops and stuff. Like, I actually heard he has like biblical relationships with cops, if you know what I mean. I'm taking this to the cops, so yeah, I already went that way. Right? Alright, I forgot what it goes on. This is 444. I didn't go this way before. I didn't go this way. There's the Sprinter van. I told Michael Kelly I would take the Sprinter van so he don't have to go to jail and have his feet hurt. But he is being a little bit weird. They're secured by Jones Brothers over here. I noticed over there was another bit of a security. Did y'all hear that joke? Security. Security. There was a joke about it. Oh, so I guess this is the fan cave. Is this where Sarah lives? Sarah's got a Toyota. Sarah's got a white. That's not a Toyota. I'm sorry. Sarah's got a what's that say? Fan cave. Oh man, is this a daggone private residence? This is a private residence. There's a warehouse up there. There's some crab pots. Alright, so the question is, if you know there are people that are smuggling crack cocaine or regular cocaine or heroin or people or plants, what do you do? What do you do? Because I can tell you this, it was the Manteo jail specifically and the Nags Head Police Department specifically, it seemed like, but not all of them, just 1 or 4 to 7 of them. It just depends on if you had money, probably. So they keep track of your money on the dark web, and cryptocurrency even has people that are scam you, because when you do buy cryptocurrency, I'm not convinced Gemini is the way to go. I still am. Well, I don't know, what's his name, AMTV guy, it seemed like I didn't, his first video started at 30 now as opposed to 1, but sometimes I don't get the best technology. So I know Coinbase is good for cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency is good. Okay, yeah, definitely buy a crypto. So okay, here we go. So this is Nags Head, and so this is even tied into, oh gosh, just numbers that they use at the jail. So there was one guy that was, I went there that day, I did video that. Y'all can go on my YouTube channel and figure things out if you're not unresourced or whatever you want to call it. Ashley Marshall on YouTube. So this is called The Villages, and I think there's some villages in Florida. If I'm not is there villages in Florida? This says private property, no trespassing. They got a mail thing. They don't shock you if you go through the invisible line, which is nice. So in the Manteo jail, there was corruption, and it was related to the street signs here on the beach. So check out the what's his name by the hospital? Oh, who was that corrupt guy that had that sex island or whatever? Oh shoot, I can't remember that guy's name. Sex Island. And the other girl, the one that was the sidekick or whatever, shoot. Matt, what was her name? I just can't remember them people, because Bill Clinton went to that island or whatever. And a bunch of people did, but it doesn't mean that they were raping people, or, I mean, there could have been different things going on, because some people are just all about pleasure, all about sinful pleasure, because that's what they love, the flesh. There's Hedonistic Island, I believe, you know, you can just go there and do hedonistic things, do whatever kind of hedonistic things that you want to do, as long as it's consensual. But there are people called predators, and there are people called groomers, and people do grooming type of stuff and all that. So so they got a dock, they got boats and stuff. They got a bunch of boats. They got geese. That's nice. They got a dock, so you got to reverse it when you. They got a long dock. This is prime property, man. I'm telling you what. It is adjacent to the Jockey's Ridge State Farm. Or not State Farm, State Park. Oh, because like the park service is the Jockey's Ridge. I think that, you know, have you seen the Parks and Recreation show? I mean, it's all about that. So what do you do with someone you know will cut your throat in an instant to save themselves? What do you do with an actual person that has been categorically, undeniably confirmed to, you know, have an evil heart? What do you do? What does one do? So this is where it actually goes to the Jockey's Ridge State Park. I don't know if it's the same homeowners association that Henny Piffler, the very charming guy, gave, you know, I don't know if it's the same Seaside Management, because I think half of them were good and half of, I think only one of them was bad, but I'm not exactly sure. That's where we are right now. Is this just state? Is this international, national? Is it county? All of that. So I have some top secret information that I know about and that not everybody else does know about. And the question is, what do you know about? What do you know? So here we are. here we are, and here we are. We got someone in a tie walking down the street with his little puppy dog and his little leather shoes on. Look like got some pointer toe shoes. Let's see if he wants to talk. So basically we're just here hanging out, which is good. Because when it comes to nerves and fascia, the resting part is very important, and the breathing about things, it's important that we breathe real good, you know. And if things are stressful, it's still important to breathe about everything. You know, because there's exhalation and there's inhalation, and there's two parts to that. You can do the inhalation or you could do the exhalation, and it depends on if your shoes look good or if your shoes don't look good, because those are the ones that have to do with the gospel of peace, you know, because it talks about you got to have peace when you walk around. If you don't have peace when you walk around, you're missing it. You know, you might have hurt feet, but as long as you got peace, it's fine. You know, you can, everybody can endure a little bit of pain, or most people. I mean, you just get familiar with pain. That's not a problem. We don't have a problem embracing pain or anything like that. The problem that we have is when people don't have peace. That's the problem. If you don't have peace when you walk around, you can absolutely just tell. So let's see if the puppy has peace, because they even went to the animal control thing and all that. That's kind of interesting. There was this drug bust that they did in Currituck. How are you? How are you? Not bad. Yeah. So there was this drug bust, or not a drug bust, but they did this other bust. I don't know what all's been going on, but I know they rescued a bunch of puppies from Currituck. And I think they took them to the Currituck SPCA. So last but not least, I tried to adopt a cat from the Manteo SPCA. It was under my name because I was getting it for my mother, Maggie Badger, who has been a cat lover most of her life. Unfortunately, she's mentally ill. Social services tried to put her in a peak, and she signed herself out, signed away all of her rights and all this stuff, but she's still a sick individual. She actually made the cat sick, the other cat, Scooter. But then, hey, you know, it's just a cat, you know, whatever. She's cat lady. I tried to make her happy and get her another cat, and I got her one from the SPCA in Manteo, and the cat died. And so the neighbor actually tried to get her another cat from the Elizabeth City, or did, but she's just fostered. So I personally am thinking about calling Elizabeth City. I think I'm gonna call Elizabeth City SPCA and be like, I don't know that mom is able to connect with the cat, and she's disassociated from everything at this point, and I wouldn't recommend adoption for the little white cat, because the other little kitten died, and this cat has progressively, you know, gotten more fearful and has been losing life force energy, and it's not even right for a cat to have to be put in that situation. So that's pretty much the story, and as Rick Joyner said, I'm sticking with it.